Hey, what's going on, everyone? Before y'all check out this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. We appreciate y'all for always showing us love and support. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Unfiltered Brothers, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay blessed.
Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Brothers. Hey, y'all, your boy Derek. To my right, you got your boy Rand.
What's going on, everybody?
To his right, you got your boy Ford.
Praise him.
And to my left, you got your boy Joe.
Welcome back to the 90s.
In the building, you know, all of us back. First episode of the year. How y'all feeling? Damn.
Feel great. Feel great.
I was like, first episode of the year.
Great.
I'm a daddy now.
Yeah, man. How you been sleeping?
I haven't. I haven't.
Crazy as
Yeah,
man.
welcome to the club, buddy. Welcome to the
I
club.
can count on my hands how many hours I done slept this week.
It's
Damn.
crazy.
Wait, one or both?
One hand.
Damn.
Wow.
It's
Coffee is my best friend now.
Saturday, Ford.
I know.
You hear the tremble in the voice?
No. But I love my son though. But you know, I need to sleep during the day when he sleep, cause he likes to be up all
How
night.
long left until you got to go back to work?
Got another month.
Okay.
Nothing
you
but
good,
some
you good,
change.
you good, you good.
Why don't you just try to keep him up at night so he can fall asleep, you know?
Hmm?
Why don't
Me and keep him
Keep
out
him
during
up
the
you keep
day.
him up during the day so that way he can fall asleep at night?
Let's
You
try
can't-
that.
You can't. That little joke.
Pinch him.
He
Yell at him. You can.
ain't waking up.
You can yell, have the TV up loud at the house. It's like he doesn't hear nothing.
We was all over there one day. Joker slept the whole time.
That's crazy.
Doesn't
Is that
he-
usually how newborns are?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the first few months, they sleep.
You just
The
got
only time he gonna wake up is when he taking a bath or when you change that pamper.
He
And then as soon as you
Man.
finish that,
All I know, listen, all I know, he was giving you the meanest mean mug I ever seen. The shit you put on your snap,
oh yeah.
he
Oh,
was
what happened
mean
now?
mugging like I don't know what.
The other day, the other night, I was holding him like this, just talking to him, and I was talking shit to him.
What'd you say?
I can't remember what I said, but he got so fed up.
You talking
He
shit to
did.
a
His
boy?
attitude.
This is what he did. This is what he did to me. Like he was ready.
He got both of y'all attitudes. I can.
And this morning, he did this.
That's hilarious.
I'm weak. Not you about to fight your son. He just got here.
Just
I tell
got
Hazley all the time, you want to fight? You want to fight? And she just give me this look. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like, wait till I grow up.
And continue to let me bounce on your leg.
Wait till I grow up.
Mhm.
That's what that was they thinking. They probably can't say it.
But he is spoiled though, already, and that's my fault. I can't help it.
You
Well,
about
I
to
say
say
you
you probably
do
the,
it.
you
Yeah.
probably the one that's spoiling him the most. I already know it.
I left the house the other day to go to Walmart, and Tanita told me as soon as I walked out the house, he started crying, and he didn't stop crying until I walked back to the door.
Mm.
Damn.
Oh, poor Tanisha. She held this baby for 9 months of her life, and he get out. He come
Oh,
out
she
to-
already, man. She said, I carried him for 9 months for him to just look like you.
That's hilarious.
Sorry.
I've heard a lot of females say that. Like I done carried you for 9 months and you looking like your daddy. Can't stand his ass.
Low key can't stand you.
I'm glad that ain't y'all. But that's how some females be talking. Looking like your daddy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that should be hilarious. Man,
That's crazy, bro.
Said my baby. My
we
baby won't
growing
look like her mama.
up, man.
You say,
My
Rand?
baby won't look like her mama.
Your baby is.
That's true.
Your
Oh,
baby,
now-
she started looking a little bit more like you.
Nope. Now he want to admit that it look.
Oh, fact.
Man, he
'Cause you
want
gave
to
us
admit
hell on that
that it
one.
look
Because
like Bree.
at first she didn't look like Brie.
Bro,
She looked
came,
just like me.
She came
No.
out the womb.
No, looking like me.
Looking smack like Brie.
No, looking like me.
The only thing she had was your nose.
I'm over that shit, bro. I'm over that.
You mad because your daughter came out. Wouldn't you want your daughter to come out looking like your girl?
That nigga said nope. That nigga said I done put in all this work.
You a wild boy,
Nigga
dude.
said I done put in all this work.
Out of the 20,000, She the one that made it all the way through.
This nigga said,
I'm done. I'm done.
Why everybody take a sip of that?
What's she say? What'd you have to say?
I said 20. Oh.
Hold on, my ankle
Talking about
showing.
sperm count.
What did he say?
My ankle showing. Hold on.
Please tell me that we ain't got 4 angles in the shot.
Probably is. I don't know.
Oh man,
I hope it is.
that joker said, "My
Everybody got
check
easy.
my shit."
Everybody got slides, Crocs, easy shoes,
Right,
all
we
like.
chilling, man.
Nobody
You got the Ninja Turtles on,
Bro,
Playing.
these are called the mules.
One day I'm gonna come on Unfiltered
They
Brothers
so
with a
comfortable.
3-piece
Okay,
suit on. One day. It might be when we do it live in the studio, front of the studio audience. I might do that. I might.
You gonna do what?
Come on, with a 3-piece suit on.
Hell no.
This joker put on a 3-piece suit. I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm about to go home with him in that jumpsuit though. You know,
Y'all know I used to come to school with the whole suit on for picture day.
You damn right.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Yes.
I'm glad I don't remember that because I
I've
want to
only
judge
wore-
you.
I remember that robe he brought.
I've only wore probably.
You wore a robe to school?
It was like 3rd grade.
Halloween, 4th grade.
Who was you going as?
preacher.
A preacher.
Oh, my dumb ass thought
I
I
think we're talking about
bathrobe. Boy, I was
bedroom
like, what?
robe. I thought no, I thought he did. No. I think we
Look,
need
I-
context. That's why.
Yeah, I was
context
saying you
is
just said
important.
robe.
That's why context
Okay,
is
well, we
important.
know who he is.
You right.
No, he's
But you
right.
know what?
But
On
it's-
that-
it would be 4 too.
Yeah, on that same token, it's 4 we talking about.
I don't own a bathrobe.
Look, y'all not gonna do
Y'all
my
on the
man.
road?
It's-
Y'all
No.
not gonna do my
Let me
man
tell y'all
like
right
that.
now, this ain't no sponsorship because she damn sure ain't paying us. But Savage Fenty got some unisex robes.
Oh, Riri getting your money.
Hey, look,
Riri getting your money.
we got that plus size line. I said, don't worry about it.
Oh, what's up?
Don't worry about it. I'm talking about a nice robe.
Niggas ain't gonna tell you.
Why he talking about plus size
Look.
like he big?
I
I'm
am.
gonna get my own,
Big and-
like really
Built.
own place, own house. You gonna tell me nothing in the morning? I'm gonna set the candles.
Huh.
I'm gonna turn on the music. You know what I'm saying?
And
Go
let the
downstairs,
baby
get
make
in
it
the
commence,
kitchen.
because that's what the fuck gonna happen. You
You
put all
know.
them candles and shit.
In the morning.
Yeah, fuck it.
First thing in the morning? It's called taking self
Oh,
care.
that already happened.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
You already did that?
yeah. I'm talking about the morning.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the baby. I was about to say, well, wait,
No.
where they at?
No.
Time for me to leave on
See,
this
nigga.
conversation.
But yeah, get my own place. Get that. Have my robe on. Got the candles
Don't
going.
you-
Get the music up.
Adding to the rule list.
I ain't doing it there. I might. I don't know.
Add to the, if I walk in that motherfucking apartment,
I have my legs.
and I see one, if I smell a candle lit, I'm walking right back out.
Man, what you mean, bro? Candles, man. Candles be smelling good.
Hey, look, it's gonna be real dim.
You gonna get one of them damn Bath and Body Works
I'ma
candles.
look.
Put it in.
Have my feet. I'm gonna have my feet crossed. Have my book. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, not even a book. I'm gonna have a newspaper.
And if you have a cup
Reading
of
the
coffee,
news.
it's all over.
I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna
I
look,
don't
I'm
drink
saying,
coffee. I don't drink coffee.
don't worry about it.
I don't drink coffee.
I'll catch you back in a little bit, bro. Let me know when you done.
We
I mean, that's vibes, man. That's vibes. We all. I'm all.
What's wrong with your roommate,
I'm
Joe?
all for
Look,
vibes,
don't mind him. He's really into self care.
Exactly.
that's what one of your people's gonna say.
If I bring somebody over, they gonna be like, "Hey, don't worry about him."
Listen,
Who you bringing
man,
over,
when
Joe?
People.
Mind your business, dog. You ask a lot of
Man,
questions for a nigga that don't need no answers.
Hey, look, man, I like to meet new people.
People,
friends.
people gravitate towards me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here you go.
Roommates, you know, they'll bring company over, and they just gravitate towards me.
Well, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? It's all personality.
Adding to the list.
You
No,
say that motherfucker can't have people over?
no gravitating towards there.
I'm paying half the rent.
He on some fucked up shit, ain't it?
What the fuck you talking
You better
about?
sit the fuck down.
You know what's funny is that I thought about this shit. The two people that argue the most is the ones that's like, yeah, let's go ahead and get an apartment together.
And that's why I like to be a fly on the wall.
Probably won't be that
You
bad.
will be down the street.
Yeah.
You might as well stop by
Yeah.
before you go head on.
He talking about some, he didn't even know I was that damn close.
I didn't need the nigga.
Boy, I'm about to say, yeah.
know you
We didn't know where you worked.
I know you said Rosebud, but I don't think it was that close.
I would tell you right now, I don't remember you saying Rustburg.
Yeah, that was a while ago though. Yeah, I ain't know.
This guy.
Before be quiet. Go
Forge
ahead,
is-
before you got some thoughts.
Forge is gonna have to make his way up there.
I'm in the opposite direction of 460, so I
Before
mean,
gonna hate us.
Boy, they gonna hate us.
Before gonna hate us. Hey, before we record on the Tuesday, come on up. I'm not driving an hour.
Look, for that, if it ain't within the month that he's off of work right now,
Exactly.
don't catch him.
Hey,
Hell no. That's hilarious.
I can't wait. We're gonna have nice. We're gonna have a living room set up. We're gonna have a banner. It's gonna be nice.
Oh, yeah, we'll hook it up.
Them motherfuckers finna act like it's college all over again. You
Yup.
see-
I promise the guy that was the first thing I said. Look, I don't care what he talking about. I literally said that's the first thing I'm doing. We gonna move our stuff in. It's gonna be a party right there. I don't care what Derek got going on. I don't care. We gotta work the next day.
I'm about to say, Joe, I gotta fucking sleep, man.
Hey, party. Everybody come through.
I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like that's how you supposed to live, though, man. Always have fun. Of course,
Yeah.
take care of your responsibilities.
Yeah.
But, man, have fun, man.
Nah, facts.
And have babies.
No.
fun,
What? No. I get what you're saying, but some of the audience say they ain't mature enough for that. No, I love y'all. No, don't just go out here and have babies.
I mean, y'all too. I ain't.
Oh, okay.
I ain't speaking about them. I'm talking about them.
You talking about us?
No,
Yeah, we
fuck
pushing
that.
30.
Yeah, we are. We getting older.
You don't want to be 40 years old
Why not?
at taking your son to pre-K.
Yeah, I do. That's not the life to me.
Told you, my boss.
So that means,
boss
look,
60
that
something,
means Joe already lived his
Yeah.
life.
So that means about you
need
can
to
be
do
at
nothing
your
else.
your
Cool.
son
No,
high
man.
school graduation when you
You
sit
talking about this is me? I got some more life to live, brother.
You the dog number living.
Nah, I gotta do some more.
Man,
I gotta at least go out the country again.
again, when you went out the country?
That cruise.
On the cruise.
Oh,
I guess that don't really count, but
Nobody said that count.
that's what I'm saying. I want to go like
I
officially.
guess
It
technically.
count.
No, I want to like stay like somewhere, like go like catch a flight somewhere.
Okay, so you already saying two things I ain't gonna do anyway. So
You ain't gonna go out the country?
I ain't getting on no cruise and I ain't
Oh,
getting
that's
on no
right. I
plane.
forgot you don't do no planes. You wouldn't get on the boat though?
Hell no, I ain't getting on no boat.
I'm gonna tell you right now. No, I ain't gonna lie.
You done seen Titanic too many times.
Okay, first of all, shut up. You're not helping my case.
What's the difference in me watching the Titanic too many times and people that seen Final Destination and scared ride behind them trucks?
Okay,
That's a fact.
okay. First of all, my mama was attacked by a log truck.
How you attack by law?
That log came off that truck. It was coming to get her. She was attacked by that truck. I thought that mess was only in movies.
The log said, "Come here, come here, come here, come here."
How are you attacked?
Because it was that truck was out to get her. Shoot. And then the movie came out. I think my mama deserve a check.
She do.
So hold on. So your mama situation inspired the movie.
I think so. Nah, it's a little hush. Only y'all know this.
Damn.
They know now. They gon' know.
But I'm coming out. I've been quiet about it for years. I'm coming out. They owe us some money. Nah, I don't know. I don't know which one came first.
hilarious.
I just remember mom saying it happened to her though.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Not attack.
But then my memory is kind of hazy. I could wholeheartedly be making this up, but it could have been something else. Because my memory is not the best one.
You
But I
got
think I
that
should
right.
say something about that.
Man.
Tap by log truck.
Damn.
Attack by damn law truck.
That's the name of the episode.
But attack by law truck.
That would be clickbait.
Facts. I'm gonna name that shit too. But,
Well, run up the views, I reckon.
just moving on to some of the topics we have for this episode. It's the beginning of the year. Hopefully y'all had a good holiday. Hopefully everyone was safe. I would say, I think I said at the end of the last episode, I hope y'all didn't wait for the new year to start working on the goals that you already have. Like that's just should be something you should work day to day. And when you're talking about growth, I think that's something you should always do. What you laughing at?
Me, bro. It was forward.
What for it, dude?
I said
You started.
I hope you didn't wait till this year to start working on goals. I said,
Me too.
he go forward.
Me too. Yeah, man, y'all supposed to be leading by example. Nah, I ain't
That
gonna
was your no cap.
we ain't get to that yet. But nah, yeah.
Oh,
but,
Lord, I gotta come up with a no cap.
These damn ankles are mine, Jesus.
Yo, somebody
Talk
get
about-
this food away from me. Down. Security.
Ain't no security here. We in Prospect. Ain't no damn security in Prospect. Shit.
I protect you, man. I got you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Y'all stupid, man. Why do I record with y'all?
Man, we talking about growth, bro.
Right. Niggas
And we so
immature.
immature. We so immature.
Y'all some ignorant ass motherfuckers, man.
What you mean?
King of
ignorance. Yeah, king of ignorance.
I ain't saying nothing, man. This ain't me.
God damn.
But, you know,
Ignorant.
to the growth that we did, dude.
Ignorant. You don't get him.
Question for the... I'm not looking over there. Question for the fellas.
Wait. No, fuck that. If I gotta sit right here, damn it, you go look this way.
You pick that spot.
I told you to separate them
I think
two.
he was gonna sit over here beside me like that.
I told you to separate them two.
I tried to get him to get right there. No, the buttons right there. Something
Yep.
going over here. Shit.
He did say something about them buttons.
Yeah.
Ah.
But looking back on the past year, would you say you're proud of the growth that you had this past year?
Yeah, I became a daddy.
Let's
How
talk
was
about
that?
that.
Like, what growth did you
Talk about
experience?
Like you being a dad. Like how'd you have to grow for that?
What growth did you have to?
Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like different
I
events.
had to learn how to set some things aside because I was so used to being, I guess, free in a sense, to just go and come as I please.
Mm-hmm.
But now with her, it's kind of like I really gotta take time to really schedule things
Really?
because, of course, with I work, Bree work, so like the only time that I would have with her would be weekends,
Okay.
like just like a whole day.
I get you saying.
Versus going to work, coming in home in the evenings, get that a few hours because damn it, we going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like learning how to schedule, I guess.
So pretty much help with your organization.
Yeah,
Time management.
Time
That's
management.
crazy.
That's
I
it,
never
time
even thought
management.
about that.
Because especially with the babies, 'cause you don't really want them out too
Outside.
much.
Yeah.
So you gotta if you don't have a village like I have
Right.
to support you like that,
Wouldn't take one.
then you gonna be fucked.
I guess
Well, I ain't
two
gonna say fuck.
questions.
It's gonna be a struggle.
I about to say I got two questions for both of y'all. Y'all since y'all fathers now. First question. Out besides like sleep, what are some of the things that you had to sacrifice?
Let's also exclude like money. Like that's an obvious one. Like we know you
Well,
gotta.
damn.
Yeah, we know you got. You gotta run that money.
Oh, I'm about to say, you better not sit there and say I got money.
I mean,
you do.
I know.
Yeah,
The
we
word,
know.
no.
Yeah, you know.
But that's
Even when you
besides
left the
point.
job the other day, somebody was like, "Yeah, he look like he got some money." I said, yeah, he do. I lied.
I know they gonna make it up shit again. I mean, the only thing I can really think of is just time, man. I mean, because Bree is real. She don't really go out too much, so all I can really think of is just time. Time itself.
Was that a hard
Almost.
sacrifice?
Almost a month.
It's pretty much what he said, and you gotta realize it's not about just you anymore. You gotta realize, be mindful of where you go and realize that, COVID's still out here. So you gotta be mindful of where you go, who you're around, because you don't want to get sick and then bring that back to the baby, because the baby not gonna have a strong immune system like you. Cause like Ethan, we realized he was still breathing kind of funny, and then we realized his lungs are still developing. So his lungs haven't fully developed yet. So we still gotta be mindful where we take him, who we let come over the house to see him, and like where we go, because he's real vulnerable right now to catch anything. So before I say, hey, I'm gonna go this place, like before he came here, like hey, I'm going this place or I'm going that place, and I go. But now I gotta realize, hey, I can't go where I used to go, or I can't do as much as I used to, because I gotta put him first. instead of just say, hey, I just want to go because I need some me time. Or no, I gotta make sure that he's straight first before anything else.
This wasn't one of my questions, but it is. I'm gonna add a question since we were gonna talk about fear on this episode. Is it scary?
Yes.
Taking care of another, taking care of a human. How scary? Is
Because
it?
you got to think about it like this. You think about it, but you don't really think about like trafficking of people quite as much until you get that kid. So of course, you're always gonna be that protector, but you thinking about it a little bit more now of the risk, because you don't want nothing to happen to your kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, fear. I fear a lot. Because of course, no one wants anything to happen to their child. But look at the world we live in.
Yeah.
So you just got to do the best that you can to prevent. But ain't nobody getting close to mine.
Last night we was Ethan's breastfed, so last night she was feeding Ethan, and she thought she had, birthed him. He burped, but the food didn't digest. So when we laid him down, newborns, you gotta lay them on their back, because you laying on their stomach, that can cause sudden infant death.
I didn't know that.
So they can die like that. You can't lay them on their stomach, and you can't fall asleep with them on your chest.
Yep.
So she laid him on his back, and as soon as she laid him on his back, puke shot up out his mouth. And so we grabbed him real quick because we didn't want him to suffocate from the vomit. And that was the scariest moment since we've had him, because he started breathing real funny. So like, that's why when you came to the house in the morning, literally maybe an hour or 2 hours before you got there, I had just went to sleep.
I hold you. I heard everything y'all saying. The thought of a child vomiting and it going straight in the air.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Something almost similar to his story. I think Hazley had to be maybe a couple weeks old, and she had got fed and burped. But sometimes you burp, they still will vomit. So she was in her little swing, and I just so happened to look over at her, and she had milk coming out of her nose, and she was freaking out. I used to look on her face where her eyes got big and she was shaking, and that freaked me out. So like, they just get her up, turn her over, pat on her back. Stuff you learn in first aid and CPR stuff. So you learn how to do that stuff with infants. So that kind of comes in handy to know and have knowledge of that.
I'm good on all that, man. I got enough anxiety in my life. I don't need that.
There's some things that'll freak you out. And then for real, for the longest, it took me the longest to really just sleep, because I would want to keep watching her to make sure she's breathing, make sure she's good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and Ethan sleeps so much that I will wake him up, try to wake him up, or touch him to see if he's still breathing, because he sleeps so much you'll think he dead.
You putting your finger up the boy nose?
No,
Right there like this.
I just tickle his feet, or I just like I tap his nose and he'll flinch, and I'm like, okay, he good.
then when they get to rolling,
What's the rolling?
then you really got, like, when they started moving, it
Just
can move.
moving.
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure. That's why people swaddle their babies, because they get their hands free and want to move covers and stuff, and they pull a cover over their head.
They suffocate.
Y'all just be doing the most. Like, you already can't do nothing for yourself. Now you want to cause trouble.
And when you hear a fart sound, they haven't farted. Open the pamper. It's shit.
I swear, before you got
he
here, he
already
literally just
He literally just told us.
he was just saying this
Yeah.
We're not gonna
earlier.
repeat it.
That's why I text y'all and told y'all I was gonna be late. I was changing he had shitted already. Listen, here's what he did.
See,
I changed it. I was in the middle of changing diaper. Psh, piss. Shut out. Cleaned that up. Put a brand new diaper on him. And I picked him up. As soon as I picked him up, just put a brand new diaper on him. I said, you got to be kidding me. I checked it. Shit shit again. I was like,
Man.
God damn.
When you talk about,
I told him, I said, you can start buying your own diapers.
When you talk about growth, go look at go or listen to our first episode and listen to how these motherfuckers are talking now.
That's hilarious, bro.
Golly. Let's move over here to Joe, man. Joe,
No, I ain't talking about.
But before you go to Joe, right? Here's the difference between the boy and the girl. He got to worry about that piss shooting up everywhere. I don't.
Nah,
Yeah.
I thought that joint was a rumor. I didn't think that joint was real.
Hell nah.
I thought it was too. And look,
Either
it never fails. Every time I change a diaper, he piss on me.
Even R. Kelly.
He pissed on me, and when he came out the room, he shitted on his mama. Soon
Yeah, well, at least you got the piss.
soon they put him on her chest. You know, they do the skin to skin contact for about an hour. Soon they laid him on her chest. He shitted.
You just came into the world.
You talking
Yes.
about 2 hours. 2 hours because you get skin to skin contact and the mom gets skin to skin contact.
I was telling him like, nah, I'm good.
That's when you take your shirt off.
Why you got to do skin to skin? What's the
I
point
didn't do
of
skin to
It-
skin
it
contact.
It helps them to kind of what they say to know their parents.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
like,
I didn't
I'm
do
a-
skin to skin
I'm
contact
like,
because
I'm good. I don't even know.
an hour
She don't even know me. She don't even know me.
after he born, he did skin contact with her for an hour. Then they came and took him because she had to go to the OR. So I went straight with her to the OR.
What's your OR?
She had a 3rd-degree tear. Like
Hey, look, I just want to go here
yeah.
and take a moment to shout out all the women in the world, especially the ones that had kids, because I don't know if y'all know about this, because I don't got social media, so I don't know if it's like different on Instagram or Facebook, but on Twitter it was this girl.
speak up.
Oh, my bad. It was this on Twitter. It was this girl, and she had kept a. You say you might need a new mic?
Yeah.
Is it picking me up?
What mic is that?
Speak up.
Oh, I wasn't full. I don't know.
That's later.
But it was this girl. She was keeping a record of all the things that can happen to a woman, like during pregnancy and after pregnancy. She had like 100 things on that list, and I was like, "Don't worry about it." Hey, look, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to them because they be, yeah, they the greatest. They the goats.
So, how are you proud of this past year? Of your growth?
I don't know.
if any?
I don't know. I don't look at growth as on a year-to-year basis, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are situations that happen that causes growth, and then there's the natural occurrence of maturing as well. I just feel like compared to who I was last year, I don't think it was like a significant change. I got way more big into like mental health and just like my overall actions and stuff overall. So I mean, I guess I'm proud of the fact that I took effort into that. What are you looking at me like that for? Oh, but I guess I'm proud of myself for that. Stop it. But I mean, it's. I like to look at growth on more of a I associate it more like with a 5-year plan. When I come up with a 5-year plan, which I do, I do that. And it's crazy, and I'm glad I do this because a lot of times we don't think that we are succeeding and growing as much as we think we are. We, in our heads, we look at things like, oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not growing, I'm real stagnant. But I remember on my 5-year plan, like I just wanted to buy a car. Like I just wanted a newer car. I remember that was like that. I remember I wanted a full-time job. And I was like, man, like I achieved everything on that old, on the old plan and everything like that. So, when you revisit it and you look at it again, it's like, man, I really did grow. So, but I mean, I guess I'm proud of the growth. I think 2022 made me realize how much more I needed to grow. And that's why I was like, man, I'm proud of myself because I've gotten so far, but now I see just how much further I have to go.
I get it.
What about you?
I think I relate more to that last part that you said. Just realize how much more I do need to grow. Honestly, man, I don't really, I try to do it, week by week, day by day, comparing where I'm at in regards to, mental, physical, all that, all aspects of life. But I don't know. I feel like I really didn't take the steps. I feel like I really didn't need to take the steps further that I wanted to.
What you mean?
Last year.
You don't got too much detail, but just
I
like
don't know. I just feel like, because it be some days, honestly, man, it's just like I just sit here and I be like, I feel like I ain't that close to God. Some days I feel like I'll be, just tired or whatever, and I feel like, damn, I ain't where I need to be physically.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some days I just be sitting here and, depression hit. I feel like, damn, my mental fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know. I'm just, of course, you're gonna have these challenges in life, but I'm tired of that cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, nothing is perfect. You ain't gonna have a straight road. You know what I'm saying? Even when you are on your way to success, there's still gonna be, bumps in the road and shit. But sometimes I just feel like, damn, is it something every day? Like, damn, it's something every week? When this shit gonna, you know what I'm saying? When shit gonna actually, like, I ain't gonna say nothing haven't been in my favor, but when I'm gonna, like,
when is shit gonna
actually see,
smooth
like,
out?
You know what I'm saying? Like, see those results that I actually been working towards. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting here trying to rush it or anything like that. But I'm tired, bro.
Yeah.
I do a lot.
You're
I do a lot.
You know what? I feel like I understand what you're talking about, because I feel like when we have our, like, our conversations, we always talk about that breakthrough moment. I feel like we're always looking for that moment to be like, for us to hit what we're trying to hit.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you can't be I always say this about you. I say you're a little too hard on yourself. Like, you got to give yourself some grace. Not him hitting the laptop.
I tell you what.
No, fussing him, Rand, because if we would have did it.
Listen.
If we would have did it.
Listen, I ain't even worried about him hitting the laptop. He had to knock that cup over on him.
Oh. Boy, I would have put it in the same position as the old laptop.
And here lies the problem.
Hey, where's the old laptop? Man, whatever. It is not.
Right under that jump.
Why do you still have it?
Because it's the only thing that works for the video editing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. So you can't knock a cord or nothing when you're doing that?
Nah. I mean, it's saved automatically, but nah.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
But yeah, you gotta start giving yourself a little bit of grace. You do a lot, and I get what you're saying. You ready for
I'm ready for that next level.
Yeah.
And that was my. Oh, go ahead if you had something else to say.
I don't know. Go ahead. It's your moment.
I was gonna say that was another question that I had proposed to y'all in the chat. I was like, are we? What was it? I don't want to get it right.
I don't know. Where's my phone?
In regards to, do you think we, or us, or just people as a whole, are scared of growth or success? You know what I'm saying?
I think some people
I feel like
some people are.
And
Make sure you turn your mic back on for it.
Huh?
I said make sure you turn your mic back on.
Okay.
Because I know you'll start talking.
Yeah, I feel like, of course, everything is in God's planning. And I try to remind myself. I'll be like, maybe it ain't my time yet. I feel like it's my time, but maybe it's just not my time.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to do with that, boy.
Then something else would be like, just some of the actions that we take as people that to work towards a goal or something. People that's already there, they took those actions, but I feel like we hold ourselves back because we are still in this comfortable zone, and we don't want to get we scared of the uncertainty of life and shit like that. So we don't really take those steps that we actually need to take because we scared of what, I guess not necessarily scared of what's on the other side, but scared of what's going to happen if it don't work out in our favor. You know what I'm saying?
He can get a check.
For me, over my carpal tunnel, yeah, you saw it.
You type a lot at work, you know. I'm just saying.
It do be. I got braces and everything, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah.
But
Oh, all right.
two things I want to touch on.
Touch on him.
One was God's plan.
Yep. Touch.
That's the biggest thing
Touch him, Lord.
I had to learn. Like, you good for it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Him praying.
But you know,
Do I look at this up? He's supposed to one or the other.
one thing I had to learn was like
well,
maybe
you
I
did.
wasn't ready to receive the blessing that I wanted.
Come on, somebody.
Like a lot of times, I realize I ask God for something, but if I'm not in a position to utilize what God has given me to the fullest of His potential, there's no
receive
point in Him giving it to me.
Yeah, ain't no need to put it in the
Yeah,
mailbox.
you know what I'm saying? And I think that was a humbling experience because you think sometimes, and I'm not saying that you're not, I'm just saying like sometimes it's like that little bit of growth that we need to fully receive a blessing. And I realized like sometimes you can't get blessed because the situation that you're in, the blessing wouldn't do you no good. Whether that's like, I'll give you an example. Like you ever see someone in a relationship and as soon as they get out of the relationship, it's like all the good stuff start falling in their lap. And I'm a true believer in God won't bless you if someone that can reap those blessings is next to you and they'll reap it, but they're not deserving of them. You know, that's why it's very important to surround yourself with good people because, you know, everybody gets blessed off that blessing. So, you know, God's plan, when you think about it, and the perfect example is this example I heard about a tapestry. They say that like when they make like those tapestries with the strings, when you're making them, they look crazy. Like on the back, it doesn't make sense. Like it's just a whole bunch of strings like everywhere. But when you flip it over and you see the work that's done, like everybody's personal life is this tapestry. So when I have my moments, because you know sometimes I'm hard on myself too. Like I'm like, man, I need to be doing this, and this. Like especially when you have associates and friends that you started this journey with and you kind of compare yourself, like you're not really jealous of them, but you're like, man, like I should have, you know, X, Y, and Z too. Like you know, like all of us, we've been friends since, you know what, like years.
We
like,
little lads.
bro, I mean like Jesus. And I mean like, you know, we got 2 parents, a married couple, you know, about to get married couple, a house owner, a homeowner. Like sometimes it's kind of hard to like not to sit here and realize like, man, like I kind of want, you know, you want those things too. Not saying that we jealous of y'all. We understand like,
I ain't gonna cap, I did have a jealous moment.
really?
Yeah, I did. I was like, it was like that day when I had put in the, you know, gas that. So
Oh.
like, I put in this child. I was like, damn, I'm really proud of y'all. And
Yeah.
you know, y'all got families and shit.
Mhm.
I was like, cause I could picture myself. I thought, wait, I don't know. I don't remember how I said it, but I was like, I picture myself with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you see that, and I'm still proud of them.
Of course.
And that don't take away, you know.
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
got going on anything like that. But I did have a jealous moment before.
Oh, I mean, of course.
I'm not afraid to say that.
Yeah.
Anything like that. But that just, you know, that's just me looking like, damn, it's like, you know, we getting older. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know, we can't really, the games we played. Well, I ain't gonna say games we played. but the shit, the life,
Games we played.
the life we
Ooh, we was out there.
Hey, boy,
Look, I ain't seen my game. Ain't no seeing my game. I know what I used to do.
Hey.
Woo.
Yeah, like the games.
I've been delivered
Games we played
and still got a ways to go.
in college or just in high school. We can't. Yeah.
God damn.
Where we at?
Nah, it's just
Nah.
the spike.
Oh,
The games we played, you know what I'm saying? We can't do that no more.
oh, we old now,
Or
man.
just like, but I'm not even saying like just, I'm not saying just change the lifestyle around. Like, if you want to have fun, have fun.
Of course.
You gotta take care of your responsibilities
Of course.
first. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your priorities straight.
Mm-hmm.
Man, those goddamn responsibilities are a bitch.
I
Man.
look, hey, you know
They a
what?
bitch, yo.
Going back to jealous moments, I don't have them. I'm not saying I don't have them. I recognize them, and then when I have them, I just be like, okay, yeah, you just having a moment. your time is coming. I do myself a pep talk, but I think it was Ford's wedding for me. You know, like seeing Ford, like, cause you got to realize, like, everything for these two fell. Oh, that I know I knocked a couple of. Everything for these two fell in place perfectly. Like Bree got pregnant, Rand got the house, like. But then I kept saying, like, man, why that don't work to me? Like, why does that not happen for me? And then, like, you know, for Ford too, I realized, I was like, man, Ford met like the love of his life. Now he getting married. Now he about to have his son. Yeah, it was like it was crazy because I was like, how did we get here? But then I realized, like, sometimes, you know, you got to realize the position that these men were in. You know, like, you know, sometimes it just happens in that way, and sometimes it don't. And you know, and I just had to accept that, like, man, you know, maybe it just won't meant for me. If I was in that position, would I be able to successfully utilize it? Would I've had a good marriage? Would I've been a successful parent? You know, like, I just feel like, you know, sometimes you got to look back at yourself. What you doing? Oh, and the other thing I want to touch on was fear. And it was funny because, like, I was just thinking, like, the other day, and it's just crazy that this was our topics. I was worried about, like, starting school again and everything like that, because, like, school for me has always been easy. I've always been able to go and just do school like it's nothing. Walking in front of my camera and shit. But to start school again, it felt like I failed the first time, and I was like, I didn't really fail the first time. You know, I just had to, you know, take. I'm not gonna say take an L, but, like, I realized, like you said, like, the younger me wasn't ready for school. It wasn't ready for this level that I was attempting to try, and I got, you know, I had to take a step back from that. But now it's a whole different story. You know, fear is an interesting concept because it's there to protect us. It's there to make sure that you don't do something that's gonna mess you up. But it's also, like you said, a hindrance. And it's just being able to realize what you're afraid of and then what's actually there to protect you. Mm-hmm. Having that mastery over your mindset and stuff like that. I low-key kind of envy people that can just do stuff without thinking about it. Facts. But then I realized, like, that doesn't mean they're not scared to do it. It's just they have the courage to do it. You know what I mean? Like, these boys just sat up here and talked about, like, the fear of having a child. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, whenever I thought about having kids, it was everything that y'all had mentioned about, like, the throw up and all that stuff. But then, like, Rand hit it, the time. I was like, bro, like, I love the fact that I can just drop everything I want to do right now and just go do X, Y, and Z. I don't want to sacrifice that. But I had never thought about the fact that, like, you see, like, I'm sitting in this couch right now, or sitting in the seat right now, and I'm looking at my child, and they're, like, throwing up. I don't know what level of panic that's gonna hit me if I was to see that. And then I'm hearing them talk about it, and I was like, because they're talking about it like it's easy situations because they've already experienced it. They know, like, nothing bad happened. But in my head, I was like, oh, that was me. I guess we just gonna have to die because, like, I'm gonna have a panic attack right there. But it was funny because y'all both said it. You can't have a panic attack. You gotta be a parent. Like, you gotta take care of your kid. And it's just crazy. I was just like, man, that's a lot. Like, but, you know, hey, man.
After the first time, you really.
It gets easier, bro.
Yeah, easy.
Nah, I assume so because I be seeing people on. It's always like you see them jokes like people talk about their first kid. They was like, "Oh, you can't touch this kid, do that." And the second kid is just like, just do whatever.
Nah,
like,
look, and I'm like that, bro. I'll be like, nah, look, because Bree does be like, nah, don't do that. She's just a baby. You'll be doing it.
Oh, you be the one that's really?
I be the one because you got to think she pretty much helped raise her niece and nephew. So
yeah.
Then been through all that, and I'm like, nah. She be like, just lay her right there. She be fine. I'm like, nah. What if she roll off the bed?
Oh yeah, and you being the only kid, so that's Look, I get you on that one because we, like, especially like me and you. I guess Ford is different because he had Jasmine. Me and you, we ain't had no. Yeah, you know what I mean. I was like, hey, look, that kid. No, we gotta make sure we speak. You don't come to the house.
That man got scared as a mother.
But look, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't get scared.
Hey, how you doing?
God bless you. We bring you greetings from the
Walking in the middle of my podcast, girl.
from the Mount Olive Baptist Church. That's where Pastor Ford is from.
I hate this man.
I bring you greetings from the new.
But yeah, you know that's. If we was at my house, maybe we would have walked straight to that camera. Wouldn't have said just be like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" Walk straight to the camera.
Looked at it.
Looked in it. I tell you, the top. I'm
Y'all
surprised.
see me?
I'm surprised it's not the number one clip. It's her walking in our room. That time we was on Zoom. Do you realize like ever since after that, I would never put my back towards. I was like, man, but yeah, Grover's an interesting thing, man.
Yeah.
I just, and you don't even think about it. That's the scary part. If you really think about
2022 caused me to grow. I had no choice.
it. Really?
Had no choice. I got married and had a baby in the same year.
Boy, you was moving.
That Joker didn't waste no time.
I was like, gosh, man.
I had no trouble.
I remember I sat back and I said, man, forward out here.
Because if I
moving.
didn't,
But
my marriage would have ended quick, and I will have to be co-parenting instead of
I think that's what
yeah.
that's what needs to happen to me. I gotta be placed in a situation that forces me to make
Yeah.
grow.
Well, that's easy.
No, don't listen.
And
to
I
that.
couldn't wait
I
until
don't even know
Don't
what he
listen.
about to say.
Don't.
I couldn't wait until after I get married. After I got married to grow, I had to grow before I said I do, and I had to grow
We know
before he got here because because I had to show that self approved.
ain't a joke. We know.
I had to show that self approved.
We know.
Dude, we know, bro.
That's why we
Yes.
proud. That's why we proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you the moment. It was 2 moments. Well, actually 3 moments.
Praise the Lord.
For all of y'all that I noticed, I was like, oh, these Negroes, they moving up. The one was when you moved out of Lisa house. Before moved out of Lisa house.
When I tell you that was by far the hardest decision I ever had to make.
I'm gonna tell you when
Because Lisa will make your ass feel so guilty. I love you, Mom, but you do it. You leaving your mom after all I done for you, Mom. Why won't y'all just move downstairs, Mom? I got to go. I got to do this for me.
And I realized that.
Yeah.
You appreciate that, but that means you don't have to do it for me.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because me and Derek been talking about moving in together for a while, and we kind of made it official. Shout out to everybody else that's not finding nothing about this. We made it official like this year. We was like, hey, let's just go ahead and make this a thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was a moment in my house. It was not even nothing out the norm. Like, it was just normal occurrence. I think I walked in. I was like, I don't want to deal with none of y'all today. And they ain't did nothing. I was just like, I just don't want to deal with this. I was like, yeah, Dad. I said, you still trying to move in together? Because I was like, hey, let's make this official, bro. I was like, between this drive and everything, but it's like, Peaches didn't make me feel guilty. But then I also see how much I did for the house, and I'm like, man, I really don't, like, leaving them is hard. Like, I don't want you by yourself, but they'll figure it out.
But that first week in your new place, when you get to walk around butt ass naked.
All right, now. All right.
I'm trying to experience.
All right,
Man.
rule number 2.
That's why when I tell people, before you come to my house, you better call or text, because you never know what you're going to see.
All right, Rand, for the moment for you was.
What's the moment?
Actually, I'm going to say Rand was the same moment. When Rand was a little different. When the process of Rand getting the house, I realized how much he had matured. But then I also noticed the way he moved out was weird.
I think for Rand, for me, it was just how much he loved his career. Just how much he loved his career. Oh yeah. Just the steps he take.
He loved that place because I sure don't.
To go further.
Nah,
man.
facts.
Promoting himself and stuff like that. That was a moment for me.
Yeah.
I said I do love what I do, man.
Yes.
No, you know what? A big moment of growth for you was I never thought he was gonna do this when he took the counselor position. And I was like, he was like, I ain't gonna do it. He's like, I can't be a counselor. I can't do this. I said, why the fuck can't you? I say, you sit here and you don't counsel all of us our whole life. Why can't you do this to people that you gonna cuss out regardless anyway?
Yeah,
That was
First of all, I don't.
we ain't paying you to counsel us.
Yeah, you might not cuss them
I
out.
don't cuss. I don't do that. Okay, for purposes, I don't do that.
You don't cuss them out, but you've cussed us out.
You right. Thank you.
you don't cuss out there and make some DLC. You don't.
That is not part of the healing environment, sir.
What he tell me the other day? Oh,
I cuss them out faithfully.
Oh,
Friday. Friday.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something. It's funny.
Okay, see, wait a minute. They started making up shit. Okay?
Oh.
So
I'm gonna post the text.
that's
God
God dang.
Look, Red said, I ain't never gonna tell y'all nothing else.
Nothing else.
But it was funny because when he had called me, I've been at work since 7 this morning. I done went through hell. Red called me, and I was like, I know the number now because there's only one person called me from Rustburg on my cell phone. I'm in the interview, and this girl is cussing me out because I told her she got to pay all this money back. I looked down. I said, this Negro on break. I said, he must be on lunch.
I'm bored.
I texted him, I said, you good? Yeah, you was on it.
Ain't
But
nothing going on Friday, man. It was a slow day. I did everything as soon as I got there.
yeah. For Derek, Derek is a little bit different because I guess because I always associated. You're such a when you say you do a lot, I mean that
Does a lot,
bro. You do and I think.
When do you sleep?
The man of many hats.
Nah, for real.
I probably get like an average of 5 hours.
Yeah, you ever see that motherfucker with a hat on?
But
You know what you're saying.
I know what you mean. But when you ever see him with a hat?
I know it was like,
He wear many sweaters.
Yeah.
but I think it was a moment where it was 2 moments.
Okay, 2 moments.
It was the moment where, because y'all weren't there, we had to do those. We had to do things for paint night. So and we were just talking, and like I think we were being open and honest about some shit that had happened, and I just kind of looked at Derek and I was like, damn, like I always associated you as like a mature person, but then I think like through that conversation, I was like, it's not just like a feeling anymore. This is like it's went from an opinion to a fact. And I remember I was bitching and moaning. I don't know. It was after some event that we did, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like I'm tired. And I looked at Derek, and Derek, I don't even remember what the event was, but Derek did not complain. He didn't say nothing. I said, you ain't tired. Like you ain't over it. And Derek was like, nah, we just gonna get it done. And I'm like, you ain't mad. You ain't upset. Like you ain't like I forgot what it was I was fussing about, but I just looked down. I was like honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Like you working alongside you has made me realize where I've slacked off in life, and then that's where I'm like, okay, I do want to like you make me push. I think the 3 of you guys inspire me in like 3 different odd ways. Like Ford gives me very much patient vibes. Vibes are like he shows me where I need to lean back. I got you. I'm getting to you.
Patient?
Yeah.
Him.
Yes.
With certain things.
With certain things, not
I
everything.
sit back.
With certain
But you
things.
know, like
I'm
you.
sorry.
But you know, like Ford don't ever like. But you know, like for we ask stuff for Ford. Ford don't never complain. He'll never say nothing. Like even if he'll be dead tired,
That's true.
and like
just cooking for us.
yeah, like we'll go over and Ford will be like, y'all want something to eat? Like it's just
Opening his house.
he's a nurturer. Like
Well, I did major in hospitality.
so. I hate this man. Even though I hate him so much, I hate him so much.
It's natural.
I just do. Like I mean, with Rand, it's like when Rand makes me think more on like I always say like I got my common sense after we became friends. I always make that joke, but I'm so serious. Like you make me see things way more. I guess I say in the midst of like if I'm very emotional or like angry or upset, I think about like, all right, what would Rand tell me right now, and then I just go from there. And
Probably hit you.
probably so.
I feel like that's why this, I guess, dynamic is what they call it.
Oh yeah.
Dynamic, works so well because if if you're an outsider that know all of us, you would say we all are completely different people.
All facts.
But I think we all add something valuable.
Yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying, to each other's lives, to this podcast, and all of that. That's why it works so well. That's why the chemistry works so well. That's why it just. I mean, at first, let's talk about growth. You know what I'm saying? You look at the earlier podcasts. You look at the early podcasts. We was trying to figure this thing out. I mean, of course, we still trying to figure this thing out.
Shit
But
was rough, man.
we were just talking. We was trying to figure out how to execute a perfect podcast episode.
Yeah.
Now over time, it's just like, man, we pretty much say, you know,
You gonna get what you
let's
gonna
just be
get.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's just be ourselves. Now, what you see from us on the podcast or off the podcast is always going to be authentic here and everything like that. So I think that's why the four of us, you know, make a great team, because we all bring something valuable.
We can all hold it down. Like, we can all hold Unfiltered Brothers down. And when it's happened, because we've all had conflicted schedules and everything like that. But when the four of us are together, we are a problem, boy. Like, I be like watching episodes where it's like three of us, and it'd be good. But then like the episodes where it's the four of us, and Rand mess with somebody off the camera, and then me and you try to ignore it, or vice versa. And I'm just
I
like,
don't mess with people on camera on purpose.
I hate this man. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy when you look back. You know, they always tell people like to keep moving forward, don't look back. But sometimes you gotta take that look back to see how far you done came. Like, we've grown so much.
Yeah.
It's low
When
key
I look
wild.
back over my life,
Go ahead, preacher.
boy,
Go ahead.
I see where he brought me from.
Crazy.
Good
Yes,
God
Lord.
Almighty.
God
I
is
think
good.
for us and for the ones that's either watching or listening, you know, we are in the new year. I think 2022 went by pretty quickly.
Hey, the
And,
last
Pretty
2-3 years,
too.
man.
It was just a day. It was just a day.
I promise, yo.
I think we all gotta sit back and actually appreciate life. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should just be blessed that we made it this far. Be blessed, you know, that we're here. And whatever struggles, challenges that you went through in the past, you got through it. You know what I'm saying? You got through it because of who you are and because you believe in the higher power.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes we forget to take time out of our day and just how Snoop Dogg's speech was, I want to thank me.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just take the time out of your day and be like, man, you know what? You all right. You
Yeah.
great. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think you would get through this, but you did. So, you know what I'm saying? Just give yourself a pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? Applaud yourself for who you are and, you know, where you came from and where you are now and what you're going to accomplish in the future. You know what I'm saying? So,
Because greater coming, man.
it's coming
Greater coming.
for all of
Always
us.
is. Always will.
I think the last thing I want to propose to the fellas, you know, this past year, you know, we all experienced different things, but what is something for this year you're gonna tolerate less
Bullshit.
I feel like that's a
How
no.
about
Bullshit.
specify what's the bullshit? Elaborate.
Well, can't really do that right now.
Oh, I got you. I understand.
I'm gonna learn how. Wait, what was the question again?
Something that you're not gonna tolerate.
less.
Tolerate less. Yeah, that's bullshit, man. Bullshit.
I think for me it's probably, I mean, I say it all the time, but just excuses, and that's including myself.
Good God Almighty.
But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's including myself. Just stop making excuses for stuff, and then, you know, I feel like I think everybody should, you know, think like this, but I feel like everybody think highly of themselves. in some way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right.
You know.
Oh yeah, some people is insecure.
Well, look, here's the thing. Why be insecure?
Oh, here he goes. I don't know if it's gonna be real good or real bad.
I'm asking, why be insecure?
Oh, you asking?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I mean, insecurity doesn't. It's not really.
I feel like insecurity come from
yeah.
outside factors.
Outside factors.
Well, I mean, you guys got to realize too is that everybody don't have the same level of confidence as everybody else. I wasn't always this confident. I still have insecure sometimes.
No need to be insecure.
I completely agree with you.
Because ultimately, as we said earlier, whatever God has for you, gonna be for you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever you got going on in your life, no need to be insecure about it, because at the end of the day, God already got the everything worked out. Everything gonna turn out for you.
Yeah, I think the thing for me that helped me, God don't make mistakes.
That's a fact.
And He created you.
That's a fact.
And you're not a mistake.
That's a fact.
I think that like as simple as that. There's no other conversation that need to be had about like
the things that people are insecure about, they need to embrace.
Yeah, exactly. That, and that's facts. I'm gonna make that my no cap.
Honestly, like a lot
Because I ain't got no
I
cap.
ain't gonna steal. I didn't say the shit that you want to use for your no cap.
A lot of people insecurities, other people like love it. They embrace it more. Like they cherish it.
It's wild. Like
You know what, you're right, because you got some people who are insecure about their bodies. And
Bodies,
then you have
but
people.
the other sex would love it, or the same sex.
I think that's the thing though. Like
Yeah.
that's why it's important to find like a good partner because you always want someone to love all of you, not just parts of you, but all of you. Like that means the good and the bad.
The good and the bad. Yes.
And I think people don't really understand that, but I feel like Ford about to touch on it.
Yes.
Don't wait. I mean,
'Cause
wait on it. Here it come.
It's easy to love a female when y'all go out and she got on a nice tight dress,
That's it right there.
with the high heels on. She looking good, got the
Leg,
makeup
child,
on,
leg.
Come on, Uncle Ford.
smelling like Bath and Body
Come
Works.
on, somebody. That champagne toast.
Yes. Oh, that Japanese blossom.
The Japanese
No,
cherry
they're
blossom.
not. No, they're not.
But
No, they're not. No, they're not.
but if you want to have a real relationship, you also gotta love them when they got that bonnet on.
Oh man. Well,
When the makeup is off. When the nail.
Don't mind me a bonnet.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
With the big T-shirt.
I can't tell you what I want.
I'll tell you right now.
You gotta
A
even,
moo-moo?
gotta even love them when the nails ain't done, the feet ain't done, and they got the morning breath.
Sir.
I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
is
dab
true.
you up with that.
But you gotta love them in spite of, cause you gotta love them on the day, when they ain't feeling all that great.
Yeah.
When they ain't got the best attitude. When they wake up in the morning, they looking at you like, what the fuck you doing here?
I just want to throw out there, I see you over there working.
Praise the Lord.
Before about this, I just want to say, ladies, black women specifically.
Here we go again.
I'm sorry, bro.
I gotta
Black
pee.
women please know that we love y'all. We wouldn't be here without y'all. We cherish y'all. We appreciate y'all. Everything.
You make the world go round.
You know what I'm saying? I swear, like,
Nah, facts.
we try to protect y'all as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just hate. I hate when you just see it a lot. We get
You want my
bashed on
black.
social media for what, just from the personal experiences that y'all have. Understand, that's not the majority.
Well,
Facts.
It's 8 billion people in this world. You talking about 2 Tyrones and 3 Aarons or whatever. But that's not the majority. Understand, we love y'all, man. We appreciate
Facts.
y'all for
I lost
everything
him 'cause I was talking to
that y'all do.
Facts.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
well, who was Tyrone?
I don't know.
Oh.
I know a Tyrone.
I had a cousin named Tyrone.
So we all got cousin named Tyrone. Okay, that's on the topic.
But
Talk about.
yeah, but I think we
Yeah.
I think we want to move on to our last segment of this episode. No cap. Where I want to start?
Oh man, I need a cap so I can.
Before you want to start?
He said no cap.
Okay.
Yeah. You got
Before you ain't got no cap.
Come back to me.
Oh my god.
What's up, Joe?
I ain't got one either, but I'll make it up one. What was that thing you said earlier?
I don't know.
Oh, that's how you gonna do it.
I don't remember.
That's how you gonna do it.
I don't even have a clue.
That's dirty.
I
That's
really
dirty.
don't remember.
No cap. Why?
cap.
Why give Ford some time?
Come on with
You know I say this.
it. Uh-oh.
Hey, no cap.
Ain't no cap.
For 2023, be true to you.
Yep.
I think that a lot of people out here,
Are doing crazy.
well, not even just crazy, but they just not being true to themselves.
I'm sorry. I drank that
What? But nah, I just feel like a lot of them aren't true to themselves, man. If you be true to yourself, man. Do what you want to do in this world. As long as that whatever you want to do in this world is nothing bad, crazy, or gonna harm somebody, like be true to yourself. Make yourself happy. Because a lot of people don't realize that happiness starts from within. It don't matter how much money you get, it don't matter who you date, it don't matter who you with, it don't matter the job, it don't matter the car you drive. If you can't make yourself happy and be a happy person internally, you'll never be happy. And I hope I gave Ford enough time.
You gave me enough
I
time.
think. Oh, go ahead. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, I know you're not about to make me go last.
As always, this is 2023 and nothing changed.
No bullshit. Because he went last. One of them times past recently. Yeah. I ain't crazy.
I won't here to say that.
Well, it's all right. Damn, he showed up. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just want to give you a little extra more time. To get yourself together. You got your scripture? You done found it?
It's not pretty much a scripture, but it's in there. It's in there.
You sure?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
people be putting stuff in the Bible.
Yeah.
That
My pastor was talking to me about it today.
Oh, okay.
Don't get upset when God cancel relationships or friendships.
Okay.
He cancel or dismiss them because those people can't go with you to where God's about to take you.
Yeah, everybody can't go.
Because if God got a blessing for you, He can't bless you with those people around because they're either going to hinder you from it,
Yeah.
lynch on you to drain you out of the blessing, and you're not even going to enjoy it, or they're going to discourage you by saying, "Oh, don't take that job because you can't do that," or don't go with that person because they don't mean you no good, when it's really them not meaning you any good. So instead of saying, "Oh, I wish me and so and so could hang out again," no, don't go about reaching out for that person, because God separated them out your life for a reason. He also made it so I'm put it like this: if it's somebody that you say that's your friend, but on time you hear from them is when you hit them up, or is when you reach out to them, they don't never check on you to see how you doing. They don't never applaud you or say they proud of you when you didn't made an accomplishment. Those are people that you need to check out of your life.
Or the ones you got everybody hearting your post and you get that one like.
Yeah, that one.
Hating, man.
They
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or those ones that
I got Facebook. Yeah.
those ones that say they proud of you, but really praying on your downfall.
Oh, you preaching today?
Yeah. Those
Yeah.
ones
How'd that ankle? Roll that socket.
Because 2022 really opened my eyes, because because these three and the group members, those really my true friends, because it's more people who say they was my friends but didn't congratulate me on the wedding.
We ain't got a choice.
Then
You threw us in.
oh
it.
yeah.
We ain't really have a choice.
Then congratulate me on congratulate my
I'm
son.
still mad.
Then congratulate me on my son being born. I know they seen the pictures. He all over the internet. He on TikTok. He on Facebook.
He is on TikTok. Yeah, he is on TikTok.
Instagram, Snapchat. I seen your name. You viewed it on Snapchat, but you ain't get no congratulations. But when you get the new job, or you got the new house, new car, whatever, I congratulated you, but you couldn't do that for me. Okay, I see where we stand.
There it is.
So 2023.
I just want you to know we're gonna want some names.
I don't know you.
Get done off this thing because I want to know who the hell.
Yeah. All right. So my no cap.
Oh my God, he got a book.
Nah, it's just different stuff I do right now.
Oh my God.
One of the quotes that I've seen, ran across, it was like, "Do not go where the path may lead, but go where there is no path and leave a trail." And then pretty much with that, it's pretty much saying have control of your own destiny. You don't have to be a follower all your life, especially when you. I like to compare it to like as an employer. They the ones that set your schedule. They the ones that give you the paycheck. Blah blah blah. But sometimes you have to go your own route, on your own thing, do your own thing, and actually work for what you desire. And then I think another thing I heard when I was listening to different podcasts, it was you owe nobody but you. So work on yourself to be a better person. Going to this new year with a positive mind. Say your affirmations, whatever they are. You know what I'm saying? And just every day try to be a better version of you. And I promise, whatever you do desire, you will achieve those goals. What you got, Ryan?
I don't know.
And with that being said, it's been another episode.
Hey, I don't know why he waited till me for last. I feel like this the 7 last words. Everybody that went before me. Now I got to go.
Yeah,
because I ain't got nothing. But
you got to burn it. Come on, burn it. Come on.
First of all, don't put me with the great now. I ain't got there.
You the burning back to the Kings of Comedy.
To the Kings, Kings of Ignorant.
I'm Steve Harvey.
You do look like him a little bit.
For
I damn sure ain't DL.
I said, poor DL.
No.
They're eccentric.
No.
I'm gonna use that as a clip. Who is who?
Come on, DL.
No.
What I will say for 2023, please aspire to reach your goals and never quit on those goals or trying to achieve those goals, because like we said earlier, everything is in God's plan. So even though your goals may not get achieved at the end of the year, just still continue to know the greater is coming. Always had a mindset of never giving up. So if it's something I want, I gotta go get it, no matter how long it's gonna take. Right. So it may take me a year, it may take me 2 years, but as long as I reach that goal and God helped me get to that goal, we all good, people. So just keep that mindset. Just go get what you want.
Amen.
Don't stop till you get it, no matter how long it takes.
That's right.
And with that, we come to the conclusion of this episode of Unfiltered Brothers. As always, make sure if you're watching this, make sure you subscribe to this channel. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to this, the link will be in the description. So subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, of course, YouTube. And for this year, we want to be able to give y'all, better content as always.
And hit on FanDuel.
We're gonna try.
Good luck with that.
With content, with the events that we have in town. Just once again, growth for this podcast. But with that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we out here.
Peace.